Welcome back! We're still exploring this lab here where we're supposed to be investigating, and before we go on though, there is something I'd like to show you all that we haven't looked at yet. Well actually before we do that, what's this here? Okay, this is just evidence, and this is where we have the zip ties. Okay, so that's our evidence bag, but I want to show you all Nancy's phone. She's got a nice fancy smartphone here, and it looks like we're in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I guess we kind of could tell that from what we read before and about one of the suspects going to Colorado Springs. And it looks like it's a clear day, which is good. Let's check out all the apps here. We got a few people we can call. We can call Frank and Joe Hardy, and we can call Victor. One of the things about Nancy Drew games that's pretty fun is that you have phone buddies that you can call. In this case, we have the Hardy Boys. And you can get hints from them. I think you get more hints from them if you're on the amateur sleuth mode. Or you can just talk to them about what's going on and bounce some ideas around if you'd like. But right now, let's go and call them and just fill them in on what's going on, because I want to do this periodically throughout the game.
Nancy, Frank was just talking about you.
Oh yeah? Is that so?
Just recounting the time. So how are you? How's Colorado?
Science-y.
Awesome. Not bad.
I want to catch you up on the case.
Give us the deets. Joe, there's already a word that means what you're trying to say. Frank, it's a language, not a museum. Tear down the velvet rope standing in the way of your word imagination. Joe. Sorry, Nancy. Please go ahead.
I was called in to solve a cold case murder.
Whoa, a murder? I am flabber worried. Isn't that a little on the dangerous side?
It might be.
I wish we could be there to help.
Where are you?
We're on a submarine. Well, currently it's a boat, but intermittently it's a submarine.
What are you doing on a submarine?
It's sort of a long story, and we're still putting the pieces together. Not gonna lie, Nancy, it's some pretty sweet stuff. Crime syndicates, pirate treasure, and there's some talk of pirate ghosts. But no confirmations as of yet. But fingers crossed. More importantly, tell us about you.
I keep hearing footsteps and doors opening and whatnot, which is kind of a little creepy, but that's kind of par for the course with these games. Looks like Joe has quite an interesting appreciation for portmanteaus.
Okay, here's the full scoop. Victor, the lab owner, called me in to help solve a cold case.
Why did he call you? Isn't this a job for the police?
Well, that's the thing. The police hit a dead end, and Nico, the researcher who was killed, all of his papers were put into evidence.
And they stay in evidence until the case is closed, right?
Exactly.
What makes the papers so important?
Apparently, Nico was very close to making his research public.
Ha.
The research was supposedly going to revolutionize the way power is created and delivered in this country. Well, the world, really. Victor wants the papers released before anyone else connects the dots.
If it's such a big deal, how come he didn't go to some big private eye or something? Joe, probably because Nancy's got a very well-deserved reputation of being the best there is. I'm sorry, Nancy, I didn't mean it that way. It just seems like a really big job.
I thought the same thing, trust me. But he thinks because of my age, no one will suspect I'm undercover. I hope he's right.
Oh, undercover. That makes sense. Cool. Keep us up to date. We'll do everything we can to help.
Alright, sounds good. And we don't have any other dialogue options, so let's go ahead and leave the conversation.
I'll let you go.
Later.
Alright. We can call Victor again, but we don't have any new news from... We can also take pictures with the phone. We can zoom in and out. But we lose focus that way, and there's no refocusing that I know of, so we'll keep it on this for now. And I won't really save that. Still, the camera is a good thing to keep on you in case you need to take a picture of an important clue, so I will keep it in mind. We can set our wallpaper and sounds here, which is really fun to do. There was a recent Nancy Drew game called Alibi in Ashes, in which you played multiple characters and they all had their own phones, which had their own different settings and whatnot, so you had a lot of different things you could choose from. The Tomb one, which we have right now, is from the last Nancy Drew game, Tomb of the Lost Queen. We have literal desktop, which is the desk in Nancy's room, which was an alibi in ashes. Queen's entrance was also from Tomb of the Lost Queen. Professor Sparrow, I don't know where that's from. It might be from, well, no, it's not. I don't know where this one is from. Haunted, that's from a Message in a Haunted Mansion, I believe. That's one of the first games. And Waverly, which is from Warnings at Waverly Academy. Let's see, we have different sounds that we can play when we call people. Let's see. Nah. Yeah, I think I'll keep it on Cal. Okay, and so text messages. Okay, that's pretty cool, but I think we've got enough ominous stuff to deal with as is. I like that. That's pretty cool, too. I think I'll keep it on harp. Good. Let's see. And messages. You do not currently have any messages. Alright. Looks like that's it for now. I believe if you pre-order the game, there's also games that you can play on Nancy's phone as well, from the previous games, but we don't really have that option, since I bought this game on Steam. Let's continue exploring. Looks like this is an elevator. Let's go up first. This kind of reminds me of the elevator in Myst, the original one. Okay, we reached the upper level. We can see more of this sculpture thing here. Let's go from right to left again. Binary Buster presents 15 things you never knew about electricity. We can read all these, but I'm not going to go and read these out loud. Still, wait a second. I think I'm going to take a picture of it in case we need this for something later on. I'm not sure if there's a memory limit that you've got on the phone. Let me see, though. Okay, I guess not. Oh, there's 12. Okay. So we can only have 12 pictures on this phone. What's that about copper? Silver is the best metal for conducting electricity, followed by copper, then gold. Okay, we might need that. That sounds like something that might be a clue. We can't go out that way, so that's locked. What is this here? I want to look at that door thing. Can we look at the door? Come on, I want to turn around. The game's not letting me turn... Oh, here we go. Navigation is really strange. Looks like we can't go through there. There's also a contraption here on the wall, but we can't look at that either. And a door to some other place. We'll go there in a minute, but let me make sure I've exhausted everything here first. I think that's all, because we can't go in the danger high voltage area. And the game's not letting us go check this out. So I think that's all. Let's see what's through here. Ooh, I hear somebody typing. Ellie York. This is where Ellie works. Okay.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Mason's not very forgiving.
Oops.
Can I help you? What brings you here? School?
Actually, I'm checking the lab out for a new potential owner.
Oh yeah, Nancy, right?
Yes.
Ellie. Victor wanted me to show you the coil. I guess you could say you're lucky. Most people never get to see the inside of the lab.
Yay.
And we're not exactly up to giving tours, considering. Ready?
Okay.
Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Is she here with us?
Is this the coil that was responsible for Nico's death?
Yes. It's been rewired since that night. It never should have been set up that way in the first place.
Why was it wired that way? There must have been a reason, right?
Now, I need you to focus on what we are doing. It's very dangerous. What you're in right now is called a Faraday cage.
Well, how does it work?
Basically, it conducts the electricity away from whatever's inside it, keeping you safe. Here we go!
Whoa. Awesome.
Okay, that's it. Back to the office.
Aw, I want to actually get out of the cage.
Thanks for the demo. Any chance you could let me look around in the lab sometime?
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, get out of the cage without that thing on, presumably. Let's find out a little bit more about her.
Can you tell me what you do at the lab?
In plain terms, I'm a research scientist.
How long have you worked here?
Some days it feels like decades. I don't actually know. 2 years? Maybe a bit less.
Do you share the office?
In a way. Mason's station is over there. He's in during the day.
Yeah, we tried going over there. I didn't realize that was actually his area because I didn't read the sign, though.
You said the coil should never have been wired the way it was the night Nico died. Why not?
Wiring the secondary and primary coils together is a good way to get yourself killed. Or someone else.
Are you sure it was Ryan?
Yes.
Why would she do that?
She said Nico insisted.
Insisted?
Does that sound like something Nico would do?
I never understood him. But if he was even a fraction as smart as his work leads me to believe, why would he do something so dangerous?
Well, a lot of smart people were insane.
Is there a way into the lab without a key card?
No. Trust me, I've tried. I'm not great at remembering to bring my card, and Gray does not like letting me in.
Yeah, we've kind of noticed.
Bye.
Goodbye, Nancy.
Well, nice to meet you, Ryan. Who's that over there? Looks like she's got a picture of somebody. I don't think we've got anything else to talk to her about.
Oh, Nancy? What's up?
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. And there's nothing else we can look at here, it seems.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Mason's not very forgiving.
Yeah, we still can't go in there.
You don't want to be messing with his stuff.
Sorry, I was just a little curious.
You know, he's not here. Make you a deal. He's been lording his high score at aggregation over me. Take him down, and I'll let you poke around.
Alright.
I'd better get going.
Goodbye, Nancy.
So we need to beat Mason's score in aggregation. Alright, that's going to be quite a challenge. See, is there anything else we can look at? I don't know if there's anything else to see here. Because this is where we entered. Can we turn around? What's this? Yeah, we haven't looked at this yet. Tesla Coils, a User's Guide by Gary Gronkowski. Okay, so this just explains some things here. About the Faraday cage and whatnot. Circuits and circuitry. I've got some friends from school who would probably like this. Why don't we take a picture of this, because we might need this. There we go. Good stuff. Water cooler, but we can't really drink any water. Wait a minute. Oh, we took the book with us. Okay, that's good. That seems to be all there is here, so let's go and get out. And let's try going back down. That's kind of strange. We couldn't zoom in on it this time. Can we go down another level or not? No, 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 I didn't want to go back up. I want to go down. No. Silly elevator. Okay, go back down. There we go. Good elevator. Nice elevator. You shall do my bidding. Alright, so I think we've basically explored all there is, for now. Unless there's more over here. Oh, there is more, okay. Full power. Schrodinger's cat is alive! In 5 charges. When fully powered, stations send out additional charges in all directions. So that's the... I think that's what we were playing with earlier. That's Gray wanted us to fix. There's some stuff here, we can't look at it. It's like snacks. And Gray's here. Let's see if he has anything to say.
Don't know you. Who let you in?
But we've already met. In the lab?
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm Nancy. I'm here doing research for a new owner.
Just what this place needs.
You're not a fan of the idea?
Nope.
Why not?
Not a fan of most ideas.
Yeah, I kinda gather that. But you work at a research facility, right? Isn't ideas what it's all about?
That's a strange attitude for someone who works at a research facility.
Might be.
Let's ask him a few questions. Looks like he might be opening up to us.
What do you think of Ellie?
What'd you say all these questions were for again?
Uh-oh.
I'm gathering information for a potential new owner.
Your questions say different. Say you're lying.
I'm not gonna reveal my cover.
I'm just very thorough.
Then leave me alone. Thoroughly alone.
Okay. Looks like we made him mad. We can't play around with any of those cool astronomy thingies here, right? Okay. That's a bummer. We can't look at those either. Well, that seems to be all we can look at for now. So I think in the next video we will check out that aggregation game and see if we can beat Mason's score. So, we have that to look forward to next time.